Hey, back here with Grand Tactician Civil War Union Campaign. This isn't really a new episode, it's really just a follow on to the previous one. Kind of a episode 11A. Because I think I have an idea why that weird result occurred after this major victory over here. Yet the armies retreated with poor morale. And I want to go ahead and kind of talk through that because so that other people, if anyone watching ever plays this game, and maybe this is something to watch out for. At the end of the episode, at the end of 2 episodes ago, actually, when contact was first made here, the Army of the Severn, Hooker's army, was sitting up here in front, and the other 2 armies were behind in supporting range, but were some hours back. Longstreet and Jackson came over here and attacked Hooker, and he was going to be by himself. That was right at the end of 2 episodes ago, maybe 3 episodes ago. At that point, while on the campaign map here, I saved the game because I wanted to fight that battle in a later episode. I saved the game and I exited the game. Later, I came back, loaded the game up to record the next episode to fight that battle. And when I initially booted the game up, that engagement screen that a battle had commenced and what do you want to do, play, auto-resolve, retreat, whatever, was no longer on the screen. As soon as but of course the game was paused, as soon as I started time, boom, the new battle menu came up. And it was at that point I decided to defend for a little while and bring the other corps up, or the other armies up, rather. And then we went into the battle, which turned into a major victory. I think what occurred is this. Before that, on the first engagement at the end of my prior gameplay session, that battle was generated. Later, started the game up, got the engagement window, and we went from there, which eventually led to a major victory. But there was that initial battle was still running, I think, not visible. Because there's actually 2 battle, I think these are called 2 battle monuments. Both called the Battle of Front Royal Bridge. This one is the battle we actually fought, the Federal victory. This one, however, Confederate major victory. Not many casualties, but still shown as a Confederate major victory. And that came from that first contact. So despite the fact that we came back and fought this Federal victory here, upon coming out of all that, the game had adjudicated a Confederate major victory via some sort of auto-resolve interruption or something. And that's what caused all my armies to retreat back to close to Alexandria. And also why while despite having shown the casualties of the second battle, the Confederate armies came out with morale as if they had won, which the game had somehow arrived at determining after the other battle, which was not actually fought. I hope I'm making sense here. It made a lot of sense in my head. I'm not sure it's coming out of my mouth as clearly as I had intended. Bottom line, I think the thing to do is, once a battle is initiated on the campaign map and you get that menu and you got to choose what to do, at that point, do not save and then exit the game and pick it back up later. Because you actually, that kind of creates two separate battles, one of which, who knows how it's going to wind up. So the thing to do is, if you want to fight that battle later, go ahead and go into the battle. Get into that tactical battle. Possibly even as far as going ahead and deploying troops and letting the battle actually start to run on time. Then save and then exit. And that will keep the game from getting, for lack of a more technical term, confused, and from trying to figure out two simultaneous battles. This had actually happened before. I do not remember if it was up here at Manassas or if it was down here at Culpeper. I think it was here, because there's actually 3 different monuments for the Battle of Culpeper Courthouse, where in fact we actually only fought 2 as far as tactical battles. So I think there was a kind of a phantom battle, if you will, that had been caused by me saving and exiting while still on the campaign map. We just didn't get that wacky result afterward because that extra battle had also had a federal victory outcome as well. This was it here. Notice this Battle of Culpeper Courthouse, federal major victory, but casualties 0 versus 0. This battle did not actually occur, but that monument is there because I had saved and exited the game while still on the campaign map after this battle was initiated. Later came back, started the game up, fought the battle, which is one of these 2. Probably this one. These both have August dates. But we just got an expected result after the battle because both of these were federal victories. But here, one was Confederate. Not the battle that was actually fought. You get the idea. I'm kind of starting to say the same things over and over again. So anyway, bottom line, I think that occurred because of what I had done in saving and exiting with a battle pending. What I should have done, and what I intend to do from now on, is if I don't want to fight the battle now, if I want to play it later or record it later, and right now I want to exit the game, I'm at least going to go into the battle, get into the tactical map first, and then save and exit there. Anyway, I think that's what happened, and I hope that's what the problem was, so that now I, and hopefully others, can avoid that in the future. Short explanation. Thanks for watching. And in the next episode, like I said earlier, I'm probably going to play off camera for a bit, kind of develop these armies up a little bit, get through the winter months, and go from there. Thank you for watching. See you next episode.